Hi everyone, we've just concluded our council meeting today for the 26th of May 2020, and look, just some of the things that might be of interest on the agenda. And of course you can always go and view the live stream for the whole of the council meeting if you want to get more details on any of this. A great development for today was that Council has come to an agreement with TAFE New South Wales that we have found a site for them at the Hanging Rock Centre. And look, that's going to be a fantastic opportunity for many of our young people to be able to get a dedicated learning centre there, and help them so that they don't have to leave our areas to get the training and support that they need to go into the careers that are so very important. And if you want to talk about resilience, and if you want to talk about how we come out of the COVID experience, places like TAFE are going to be absolutely vital. With the council meeting dates, it's interesting to note that council is required to hold 10 council meetings per year, and due to the rescheduling of the council meetings, we will now be having, I think it is 17 council meetings. There were some interesting conversations around what council has been doing during the period of the COVID-19 lockdown, and it was really interesting to note that during the January period we had one briefing meeting. In February there were 3 briefing sessions, 2 council meetings. In March there were 5 council briefing sessions, 2 council meetings. In April 4 briefings and 1 meeting, and in May 3 briefings and 1 meeting. Now what that means is that council is absolutely conducting business as usual. And in that time there's been an incredible amount that we have been looking at, reviewing, discussing, in that process. So, and of course, it's really important that people understand that our priority is absolutely to ensure that bushfire recovery continues, to support those that desperately need it, and we're working very hard to ensure that we do that. Obviously, a lot of people are aware that the state paid half a year's rates for those that lost their homes during the bushfire, and we just want to acknowledge that. What it didn't include though were any concessions for water usage, and we know that there was a lot of extra water usage in some of those areas. So council made the decision that we would waive water use charges for those that were eligible, and we waived them from January to March, and of course for March we averaged it out for that March quarter. So with that, we're encouraging people to look at, if you are having issues with affording to pay your rates, please do contact us. There are certainly some options out there where we may be able to help you. Council also discussed today, and it's interesting to note it's gone out for 21 days for an exhibition period, and I'd really like to encourage people to get out and have a look at the draft Eurobodalla Local Strategic Planning Statement. Now, that might be a whole convoluted title, but what it ultimately means is the visioning process for what we want to see as a community and how we want to live here in this magnificent place. So some of the things that are contained in that document are, affordable housing, where we'd like to see our parks, how we would like to protect our natural environment and our waterways. So look, please get a hold of the document, have a look. It's important that we're all part of determining what this beautiful place will look like into the future. I guess that's a bit of a wrap up of where we've been in this council meeting, and I encourage everybody to continue to do the right thing through this COVID experience that we're all going through together. Please don't become complacent as things start to unwind and people start to be able to have a little bit more freedom of movement. We know that very soon people are going to be able to travel for holidays, and I know that there's a lot of our businesses out there, particularly in the tourism industry, that are absolutely waiting to welcome our visitors back. It has been a massive economic hit. So, look, as we start to unwind, I say to people, still please practice those safe social distancing practices and good hygiene practices, and stay safe, everybody. Thank you.